So this right here is the mod case by JSAUX for the Steam Deck. And let's take a quick look around. So this is pretty similar as far as I know to the Kill Switch by Dbrand, except this comes with significantly more customizability and is actually significantly cheaper. So this is the sort of case that goes on the Steam Deck. It's pretty rigid. Like there's not flex or bend in it. There's cutouts for pretty much everything that you need. It's a bit annoying that the power and volume up and down buttons aren't cutouts as well, but that's fine. We'll take a look at that in a bit. So this is the sort of like back and grip cover. Then you have the cover that goes on the front that protects the front. Is quite nice. It's made of hard plastic. JSAUX logo, pretty unobtrusive. You have these like bits sticking out for the joysticks. And then you have quite a nice piece of like foam padding on the inside to protect the screen. And then on the back, you have this thing, which is essentially a kickstand, which is quite nice. And then also you can attach this somehow. I need to figure out how. Somewhere here. Oh, here we go. You can attach it just by sliding it onto this bit right here. And then, and this is basically sort of a generic way to attach anything. It can be a power bank, it can be a USB-C hub, it can be, quite literally anything. So you just, tighten this around whatever it is that you want to hold, and that stays attached to the back of your Steam Deck. And then finally, we have this sort of this dock, which is just simple rubber, nice and easy and cheap. Yeah, not bad at all. Cool, so let's try chucking this on the Steam Deck. Nice, so this is my Steam Deck, and we can try just putting it straight in. This is quite difficult just because the thing is so rigid, but we can get it done somehow. Oh, it's very tight. So I think what I'm going to try and do is stick both the bottom sides in and then just like slide these over the triggers. Hopefully that should work. Okay, one side is in. There we go. Nice. Oh, you can feel that click with the triggers, mate. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Done. Cool. So that's it, really. Like, it's quite nice. And yeah, I apologize for being able to see the camera, but it is what it is. The grips are quite comfortable. They sort of like wrap around the corners a bit, so it feels good on in your hand. There's nothing there's no lip or anything stopping you. There's nothing stopping you from depressing any of the buttons. Power button is fine. Volume up and down seem to work fine. A cutout for the Type-C port at the top and the micro SD card slot at the bottom, which is quite nice. And if I were to just say turn this off for now and then slot this right on top, see what happens. Nice. So that clicks straight in. See, this is very nice, right? Because the slot at the bottom, the micro SD card, is protected, but it still lets you access the Type-C port at the top. So it should be quite easy to just keep it like this, plop in a charger and just charge it, and you don't really have to worry about anything else. The kickstand at the back is quite nice. It's pretty solid. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's see if it stands up. Yeah, not bad. It really only works at one angle, and that's it. So you're not going to be able to go back any further than this. This is really for like if you're sitting at maybe a desk or like on an aeroplane or something. It'd be quite nice to play. But I would have really liked it to go back a couple more steps, so you could have it much further back. But that's not an issue at all, especially considering how cheap this thing is. And then yeah, let's try this sort of like attachment. As I said before, this like ridge here connects directly to this thing here, this slot right here. So you just slide it right over. Slide it right over. That's pretty hard actually. Let's put it on. Yeah, so that's in. And then this also has a bit of a rubberized texture right here. Probably just to protect anything that you attach to this thing. So let's try and find something that I can attach. So this is an elephant toy that my son quite enjoys. Let's see how this fares being attached to a Steam Deck. Yeah, so you just wrap it around. It functions the same as like a watch, right? There we go. And you just tie this bit down. That's quite nice and securely attached. That's not really gonna go anywhere. And yeah, so what you can do is attach, say, like a power bank or a USB hub or something here at the back, and then just connect the cable directly up here. You don't really need a particularly long cable. You can just attach it straight, and that's going to make your life significantly easier when it comes to carrying this thing around. So let's take this back off. Don't want my son's poor elephant to be squashed. There we go. And then yeah, finally the kickstand. Let's take a look. I mean, it fits, but like, not really. So let's try taking off the front cover and then putting it in the dock. There we go. Cool. So now let's try putting it in the dock like this. And yeah, it fits. It fits. But like, again, because it's like a fairly cheap and flimsy rubber stand, I don't really have too much confidence in this thing. But I mean, it does the job. My only thing is, what's the point in having this when you already have a kickstand? But you know, it's a nice sort of like freebie that they just chucked in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not bad at all. You know, especially for the price, this thing is very impressive. I think in total I paid £30 for this, and for the kill switch you're looking at more like £75-ish with all the accessories and everything. So for less than half the price, you're getting something that's very similar and seems to perform just about as well. That's my first impressions. I'll do a longer video in the future just following up with how it performs with time, especially how it performs when I'm traveling. And yeah, that's it from me. If you'd like to see my impressions on having the Steam Deck for 6 months, you can click somewhere up here, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.